Now let's think about this. So we have some Pentagon officials admitting that there is a mothership above the Earth, and it's sending probes. We've documented the sun with things coming out of it right here. We have. And it's on the ISWA NASA playlist on this channel. So they're not going to let up on it. They're not. You can see that they're coming out of the sun. And if the sun is a portal, hello, Applebrooks, honey, then you know what's coming through the portals. But this sun up there in the sky is blinking. It's pulsating. It doesn't feel like our normal sun anymore. It doesn't. And we know it. It don't. It don't, you all. It doesn't feel like the normal sun up there in the sky. So with them admitting that there's a mothership up there in orbit, what if this is the mothership and this is not our real sun? Because you see it's pulsating, it's sending pulses. And these pulses they're not normal. They're not normal. And I want you to look at this. See these shapes right here. I think these are like cube-like. I really do. And we've documented the cubes before. You see, and you can have different ones coming out. So could this be the ship, the mothership that's up there in the sky, and they're not admitting to it because, you know, something's not right. And, you know, we've done videos like this. Look at this. This is very important. This looks like massive Legos at the observatories and the cubes. See, you can tell that we've been documenting these coming out of the sun. And that is one theory, that that sun is not our sun, that it is like a mothership. It's like a portal. And let's hope it ain't that. Let's hope it ain't that. And somebody say, well, if it's that, then you're just spreading whatever. No, I'm not spreading nothing. We're asking some serious questions. We're asking serious questions because these came out of the sun right here. Look how many these are. Thousands and millions of them. They're like cubes. And these are what's coming out of the sun. You can see they're clustered all together right here. To me, this would equate probes, maybe. Probing our skies, probing the whole entire Earth. These are intelligent. They can line up. They're coming out of the sun. They are. Am I going to say there's not? No, I'm not. I'm not going to say it. But, you know, they're not letting up. They're not letting up about a mothership above the Earth. So if they're not letting up, you know, I don't think we need to let up. No, we're gonna tell you what it is. We're gonna tell you what it is. And these are in the Pacific Ocean. I call this, we have labeled this Lego Island in the Pacific Ocean. Lego Island, not Lego, Cube Island. Cube Island. And I just did a video too at a volcano. And it literally had these on here. If we were to go to the YouTube channel, it was like late at night. These were showing up layered in the sky at the volcano. Go look at it, you all. It's not a joke. This ain't no joke. We're not on here spreading. We're trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. If there's a big, massive mothership above the Earth, and we got these things all over the Earth. Okay, we got these things all over the Earth, and these are different than something else. But look at that. This is, you can tell that it's Google Earth, and I've labeled it Cube Island. Cube Island because there's thousands, if not millions of them. And you could say, well, just like that, thousands, if not millions. And then we've got this. And then we got this coming out of the sun. Then, this is the video, very important. This looks like a massive Legos in the sky, but they're cubes. They're cubes. This is from the Canada, France, Hawaii telescopes. It's like they're infrared. Their difference, whatever, however they do it, you all, these are the same thing coming out of the sun. And when you go to this particular camera that they have there, it normally has lines in it, you know, lines all in it. But every once in a while. Get off of there. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to look at him. I don't want to look at the politics. I'm trying to focus here on the sun and what's coming out of the sun. And they're talking about motherships. These are coming out of the sun, and they're showing up. They're picking them up. You know they're picking them up. They're picking them up at the observatories. And these are in the sun. Okay, they're in the sun. See, look at them. Where are we at? My goodness gracious, right here. Why would they have a product like that if there's a mothership above the earth? What if the sun is that mothership? Really, what if it is? Because they sure came out of the sun. They don't have a problem coming out of the sun at all. They don't. And landing on earth are massive. And if you look at these, now let's talk about this. If these right here are the same thing that's coming out of the sun, let's talk about this, you all. The sun right here, you can see right there. Some would say that's impossible because they would be as big as the earth comparable to the sun. Well, what if the images that we're seeing right here is not the real sun, and they're actually, it's that mothership up there, really. And these right here coming out of the sun are, which is the mothership. This is a theory, you all. This is a theory. A mothership that you can see, they're not as big as the earth, and you could see how they would look like. They could be probes. Exactly, probes flying all over the place, because when you look at them compared to an island, not that right there. I got to keep going backwards. I'm on my one laptop. When you look at them, and you see this island right here in the South Pacific Ocean, right here, they are in the waters around the ocean, right here in this area, and one cube, like a probe. Let's call these cubes probes, okay? Can we call them probes? Because really, let's brighten this up, see if I've got a better image of them. I've got to, okay, we got it. Thank you. We got it. You all, we can do it. We are doing it. You all, we're going to do it. We want some clear brightness. Let's just shine the light on this darkness. You can see their actual size right here. Probes. Probes coming out of the sun, and you can tell that they have the ability to cluster together like this. They can. Just like that right there. Just like that. They can cluster together. And just like this right here. They can cluster together. These are squares, and like I said, is like the volcano. They're not as big as the earth, because that sun, what if that sun is that mothership, you all? What if it is the mothership? And they don't know how to tell us. They really don't know how to tell us. How do you tell us? Well, let's let the people on the YouTube who likes to study these, let's let them tell you what's up there. Really. There's their size right there, black cubes, probes. And if you refer to the Science Channel, now we've listen, the Science Channel in 2019, they came out with this thing, if aliens invaded the earth, or when aliens invaded the earth, and there was this huge black mothership that was above the earth. It was massive black, and it let off these little probes, and they went all over the earth like a net. They did, like a net. And if aliens invaded the earth, you all, I would encourage you to watch this video right here. It's the videos on this channel, they only leave them up for people to find for 2 days at the most. 2 days at the most is when this ain't 11 hours ago, but look for this video right here, because we literally, you had to go toward the middle, because didn't realize what was going on. There are these coming out of the sun, and that sun is probably the mothership, since it's pulsating in the sky. What if it's sending a signal? That pulsating is signals being sent and doing something to us, doing something to our neurons in our brains, because that's what it said. What happens when you see flashing lights, blinking lights? when you see black and white patterns, it causes the neurons in your brain to do something. Okay, really, it's like, this is serious. It's really serious. They're admitting it's sending probes to Earth. Well, this is how big they are. They're not the size of the Earth coming out of that sun, because that does not look like our sun. Because, we wouldn't even know. No, they're not that size at all. They're not. They're smaller. And if that truly was our sun, it wouldn't be pulsating like it does. It wouldn't look like a big square in it. It would not look like there's a big square in that sun, because you can go look at the observatory videos that we've done recently. You can look at Tray 57, the video I did with Tray 57 last night, and Dark Moon Goddess. You can see the sun pulsating, the Dark Moon Goddess. I put a link in the description to her short videos that she does, and she's got lots of pulsating, and everybody else has seen it too. So this is the size of them, and these are probes. Like, they're in the skies, they're in the clouds, they're in the ocean, and I know what's going on, you all. You know what's going on, and no, we don't want that. We don't. We really don't. But they're coming out of the sun, and there they are. And that's not our sun. It's not our sun. I read a comment. I did. I read a comment. So just see how they're picking. Look. They're picking these up at the Canada, France, Hawaii telescope. Now, I'll just look at this. Look at it. Look how they look. How they can cluster together. See, they can line up and all that kind of stuff. They can even go like that. They can do that. See? They can do that. They can. There's no reason why they can't. And that's what they're doing. They're flying around in the sky. And because, why? The sun is probably the mothership. And, yeah, someone said something about, the pulsating sun in the comment section, how Bill Gates wanted to block out the sun. Well, what if this is one way? Block out the sun. You put a big mothership in the sky and put a lot of other things up there. Because that sun is mechanical. It's mechanical. There's something in the center of it. There really is something in the center of it. And, no, it's not normal. It's not normal, you all. I don't think I was on that laptop when we showed them in the sky. I don't. But this right here, that's not our sun. It's like a mothership, but it's providing a lot of light. So if that's not our sun, where is our real sun? Where is the real sun? Are they hiding the real sun? You all really ask yourself, what did they do with the sun? So, I got these coming out of it. What's that thing? The black hole sun. Really? The black hole sun. This is the size of them coming out of the sun right here. I just want you to get a really an idea of the size of these cubes. These probes, the mothership, because they've already admitted it and they can't retract what they said. There's no going backtracking. No backtracking at all. None. They've already admitted there's a mothership up there. Right there. You ever notice that they hide stuff too? So, yeah. And they're picking it up here. Very important. This is like one of the missing links right here. Coming out of that sun. In the skies all around the world. In the clouds. In the clouds. Clustered in the clouds. Blending in with the night sky. All of it. It's like that. So I'm going to go. I am. I got to go. So I wanted to get on here, you all. There is a mothership up there. And is this the mothership? Because these are coming out of it. And our sun is pulsating. And at one point in Tray 57 video, he zoomed up on the sun again, and it's got 4 beams of light coming from each 4 corners. And a square appeared. And the square, it was perfect. The square of the sun, and we've documented the square sun at the observatories. It's the square of the sun on that video last night. When you zoom up, it's right there next to the 25-mile-per-hour speed limit sign, right next to it. And you can see you got 2 squares next to each other. So I'm going to go. And that's right, they stole our sun. So with that being said, you all, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours, love you.